Hello everyone, it's Leo, and in this video we are going to check out the next few episode titles for Healing Good PreCure while also taking a look at new magazine scans. Now the team is complete and new adventures await for our three girls, so let's check them out. First, we're going to see the episode titles, and we have episode titles for episodes 5, 6, and 7. Episode 5 is going to go Awkward Day at the Aquarium. We're also different, in which we already saw the preview for this episode, in which Chiyu and Hinata are probably going to have a quarrel. They're going to disagree on things, and Nodoka's going to be right there in the middle, trying to, find something in common and trying to, slow things down a little bit. And the magazine scans we're going to look at pretty soon are all related to this episode, so pretty nice. Episode 6 is called Where is Mom, Latte? The Great Escape. So in this episode, Latte is going to miss her mom, but not Terachinu. Her mom, in this case, is actually Nodoka's mom. So Nodoka's mom, we've already seen, she is not home always. She's not always at home. So Latte's probably going to miss her, and so she is going to leave the house while trying to search for her. We already saw Latte doing this in episode 2, episode 3, actually, when Chiyu became Cure Fontaine. And we're going to see this again. But this time around, the girls are probably going to be like kind of desperate, trying to search for Latte, while the healing animals are probably going to be very, very scared as well. In episode 7, big news, Nodoka's secret. And in this episode, Nodoka has a secret. As we know, she is Cure Grace, and people cannot know about that. But one thing that people are noticing in Healing Good is that there are lots of monsters all around, and that are like forces acting against those monsters. So there's going to be a guy at school that is going to be very interested in those monsters, and he is going to suspect of Nodoka. We've already seen this happening in the PreCure franchise, and in Healing Good's case, we're going to see this happening like pretty early on the season. So I believe this is going to be a big thing, a recurring theme in the Healing Good season. The identity of the girls being a secret or not being a secret, the girls trying to hide their identities or things like that. And so I really believe that this is going to be a big thing, and in episode 7, this is going to be it. Let's check out the magazine scans now. The scans are all for episode 5. As we can see, the girls are here having fun at the aquarium, watching the penguins, and we can see the Piggyton is very happy because he probably feels kind of at home in a place like that. Or maybe he's going to feel scared seeing all those animals trapped. I don't know. I don't think they will go there, unfortunately. In the second page, we can see Cure Fontaine, a page dedicated to Cure Fontaine. Here's the moment when she became Cure Fontaine, like watching Nodoka become Cure Grace and fight as Cure Grace, and then she talks to Peggy-tan, and then she transforms into Cure Fontaine. And here, the Sparkle page, in which Hinata also talks to Nyatoran and becomes Cure Sparkle. Those pages are not directly referencing the episode 5, but they're actually referencing the moment those girls were born. So now here we can go back to the episode itself, and we can see the girls, talking to the healing animals, and they're probably telling them the story of the healing garden because they're talking about Teachinu. So they're probably talking about how Teachinu is Latte's mom and how she is the queen of the garden and everything. But at this time, Peggy-tan, seemingly interested in what's going on around him at the aquarium, just goes around and he goes missing from the girls. So the girls get all desperate to trying to search for him. And obviously at this time, Shindoine is the one that is going to appear and create a monster. So obviously, Latte is going to get sick. Shindoine is going to go after Peggy-tan, and Peggy-tan, all scared, is going to be saved by Chiyu, and the girls are getting back and transforming and everything and fighting against this monster. As we can see here, the three of them already being Healing Good PreCure and defeating the monster and releasing the bubble spirit. And obviously, Latte feeling good again. So we also have those scans from another magazine which showcases the same episode. And in here, we can see the girls, having fun again with the dolphins, and Latte feeling sick, and the bubble spirit also feeling sick. I love the design of this bubble spirit. She looks like a wealthy lady with a fancy hat. I love it. And so in here we can see Shinoine with the monster. I love this monster design as well. The girls are angry at her, and they transform and become cures. And well, we can just see that they will fight and everything. And what I find interesting is that probably Cure Fontaine is the one that's going to defeat this monster, as we can see here in this panel. I mean, it has a lot to do because bubbles are elements that are very closely related to her powers. So I think that she is going to be somewhat more invested in this fight, and maybe because she will be kind of be the one that would push further the fight against Hinata. She will probably feel responsible and wanting to defeat this monster. Um, and here we can see the bubble spirit. I find this bubble spirit very cute. Unfortunately, it seems that the bubble spirit is one of the lesser spirits because we have 12 spirits that seem to be connected to bottles, but it seems that we're gonna have some spirits that aren't connected to anything. They're just spirits. Um, and the girls are going to purify them and save them because it seems that we need a spirit for each and every episode. So in like episode 2, we had a tree spirit. That spirit doesn't seem to be connected to any bottles. It's just a spirit that is there in some part of the nature, right? And they're not connected to bottles. So we're probably going to see lots of spirits that aren't, especially in episodes like this one, which aren't, it seems that they aren't directly related to the plot of the season, like the cures getting new powers or something being discovered about the villains or the healing garden, something happening to the healing garden or something like that. So I believe that we're going to have lots of spirits that aren't directly related to the 12 spirits that comprise the 12 bottles. And probably when the 3 spirits that are supposedly related to the 4th cure are starting to appear, the 4th cure is also going to be present already, I think. Because she's probably the one that's going to purify those spirits. I don't think they will come back later to become part of her powers, because we know already, and this is kind of spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers, you can leave this video because I'm going to be spoilerish. We already know that there are 3 spirits that aren't connected to the 3 girls we have right now, which are the air, the wind, and the sound spirits. We know they exist because they were in a merchandise of all of the spirits, and well, they are there in the season somehow, and they are going to appear, but we don't really know how. We don't really know how they're going to appear yet. We just know that they are going to be there, that they are going to be part of the powers of the 4th cure, because they're probably going to be part of their bottle, of the bottles that the 4th cure will use for her own powers. And I'm not telling her name either because I don't want to be spoilerish for people that don't want to, learn more about this cure before she appears. So I'm just going to respect that. Anyways, episode 5 it seems that episode 5 is going to be very interesting. I really want to see Hinata and Chiyu interacting more. I believe that Chiyu is a very strict person, and Hinata is going to feel that. And she's probably going to be a little scared of Chiyu because of that. She's going to take Chiyu more seriously than she should. And this is going to create the tension, because, well, at least from what we've seen so far, Chiyu is a strict person. She's a very serious person. And, with Nodoka, this is a part of her personality that didn't flourish very much because, well, Nodoka is a very chill girl, so nothing really big has happened because of that. But when we think about Chiyu and Hinata, things are different. I mean, they barely interacted. They interacted just a little bit, and so their interaction is going to become bigger as the episodes go by. And I think that a little thing between them is interesting for us to, for their relationship to develop nicely, because I think that their personalities are types of personalities that would clash, you know, in a first meeting, in a first you know, it's their first date. Let's call it that. They're going to go out for the first time in the aquarium. So I really cannot wait. And I can't wait to see Pegiton missing and, you know, Pegiton running away from Shindoine and Pegiton growing. Because Pegiton is the most adorable thing ever. I just love him. And I can't wait to see more of Pegiton. We're going to see that pretty soon, right? Anyways, guys, that is it. We have 3 episode titles and magazine scans that don't really show much, but we can theorize, we can think about the future of Healing Good with this little information we have. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.